Welcome to Live at the Blue Box. It's now time for This Week in Geek. We're doing a special Friday edition for October 23rd, 2015. Let's jump into it.
Wow.
I have a feeling we have one big, long conversation about two things. But before we
There's
do that,
3 or 4 to talk about, really.
let's introduce ourselves. Let's start on that end.
Sure. Oh, great. I am Chris Mao, co-owner of Blue Box Cafe and co-host with this Jim Oak on a lot of shows. So.
Yeah. We just started to stir.
We just started another one.
And we just finished it.
Yes. American
Jim
Horror
Oak.
Story. It's
Yep.
catch
and
it.
We're checking
Catch
in.
the fever.
Ding.
I don't know.
Catch
If
the
I don't know
horror.
if I can yet. The first season I just dropped
Lady Gaga. You need to.
I
Trust
do have
me.
them all on Blu-ray and the action figures.
Hold on.
I do
Hold
not.
on. As a horror fan, you need to check this
This
season out.
season
This
you need to
season
watch,
for sure.
man.
It's
All right.
fantastic.
It's fantastic.
My name is Alil Kanitsa. I am co-host of the League of Geeks podcast. That's Geeks with a Z. As
Hip-hop.
well as the Nuff Said podcast. I was trying to rap, but little boy over here doesn't know anything about hip hop.
You do.
The Nuff Said.
Wait, are you on the Nuffs
I'll-
Said?
Nuff's
Enough's
Zed
enough.
and many others.
And Sports Geeks and
Sports Geeks
lots of
and-
stuff here
yeah.
in This Week in Geek. And
Hot Buttered Alil, soon to be coming.
that's the one you're doing special with Edward, right?
That's what my initial
Please, no.
the initial podcast before I even got with Sean and Steve to do League of Geeks. Like I was going to do my own show about movies, and it was going to be called Hot Buttered Alil.
Lil, you want to work for it? I will give you that show. I will give you that show.
I know you.
You just do 15-minute reviews of movies.
Just
like you're doing
covered
now.
in covered in butter.
A little on film. Double bags. That would be great. We get them.
Two snaps.
But you hear
Yes.
the butter like splashing when he snaps.
Oh, and it's just a fountain behind him. Just you press the button and the butter pours on him. It'd be great.
I thought we might get a deal with AMC at some point, but that's not going to happen.
Two snaps and a stick of butter.
Wait, Edward is getting harassed by his father.
Uh-oh. Hello, John.
He's like, hey,
Hello.
look, it's your dad.
It's your dad. We're talking about Hot Buttered Alil.
Hot butter to Lil.
You're never
You want to
coming
listen to
back.
Hot Buttered Alil?
It's going to be
John
Edward
would let
Puppet.
him watch it.
Yes.
It's Ruth that would. Earmuffs. All
I
right.
wouldn't even watch
And who
that.
are
Can he be
you?
accompanied by
Wait,
an
who are
adult?
you?
My name is Edward Lee, co-host of This Week in Geek and of Super Fight.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm Rob Southgate, co-host of lots of stuff, and special guest star on Movie Geeks this month.
Hey, I'm a special guest star as well.
Yes,
Yeah, we've been on a lot.
we have been.
And
have been.
if you want to hear the unedited versions, just listen to the ones that Alil's posting because he keeps forgetting to edit things
Nice.
out.
I'm tired, so like at one point I forgot. Did I edit this one or not?
What,
I'm like,
the train wreck?
He's tired, Buttered Alil.
I am, man. It's
Stay
been
in
long.
for me.
Yeah. All right, so we.
You're like Max
that was
Headroom.
me.
That was Max Headroom. You were totally Max Headroom, like glitching and like going in and out. It was great.
I just had a twitch. All right, can we jump into it? What do we got first? I know what I want to talk about, but let's get some of the news stuff out of the way because then it's going to turn into all two things.
Star and Wars, is that what we're
Yeah, I
talking
was gonna say, I
about?
don't know what two things. I just know one thing that matters.
No, two things.
One.
Okay, I'm going to start then.
Go.
Shonda Rhimes, who does Shonda Land or
Busta
Shonda-
Rhymes?
Yeah, Busta Rhymes is developing. This is bad news. Romeo and Juliet. You know that movie
Yeah.
with Leo. They're making it as a
Yeah,
sequel
the Romeo
to
for
Romeo
Leo.
and Juliet on TV. Spoiler: Romeo and Juliet and basically everyone that matters from the story is dead. So they're going to focus on like the cousin and Romeo's first girlfriend.
Nice.
And that's what the story's going to be about.
So it's not Romeo and Juliet, it's Romeo's
Romeo's
and
friend
Juliet's
and Juliet's.
extended family.
Yes,
Yes.
it's something like that terrible.
It would be great if it turned into a Hatfields and McCoys. It would be even better. That'd be great.
Oh, that would be great.
That'd be great. Just all out war.
Yeah,
I'm all
Brad
for
Pitt's
it.
in it.
I love that it's a sequel 20 years later with nobody coming back.
But it's not even it's
I know, but I mean,
but
there's-
it's a TV
Well,
show.
they
so
can't.
it's even
Hold on,
worse.
they can't get Claire Danes or Leo to do anything that costs them like
Right.
$50 trillion. So
Right.
I wonder if they could throw enough money for Leo to come back.
No.
Do you think he would if they said, here's $50 million?
Not for a TV show. Well,
why not? Come on.
Yeah, they're not going to get him back for that. They could get Edward.
It's got to be too much work. That TV's too much work for those guys, I think.
Edward looks like Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah. Wait,
Hey,
did you see What's
on.
Eating Gilbert Grape?
That's right. They got
Oh,
Sean
man.
Bean. They got Sean Bean to do a TV show.
Well, they
on, that
also
was
got
good
what's his face? Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
Is it what?
He's kind of in it.
Well, he appeared in that Limitless
Well, he's the-
show a couple times.
Right. He's the executive producer, though. I think they
Right.
threw him a bone
Well,
and said, here.
Right. Well, he knows if he goes on, it's going to draw a few watchers. He's a producer. He makes more money.
No.
Yeah.
You know?
He likes it. But, yeah, that's true. They did it. But, I mean, they get Sean Bean, who's literally in every movie. He's the new Michael Caine. He's
Right.
Yeah, who can we kill? Let's put Sean Bean in the film. And
Hey,
that's
man,
how-
he didn't die in The Martian.
he did not.
Spoiler.
Spoil.
I don't
I
think
haven't
you have to
seen
worry
it.
about that, though.
I'll forget that
Although
anyway.
that scene of him at the table when they were talking about the Lord of the Rings,
The Council of Elrond.
Council of
Yes,
Elrond.
that was great.
That was great.
That's great in the book, and it was great in film too.
Yeah.
Did any of you
Yeah,
get?
you mentioned
Yes.
you've already talked
Yeah.
about this. It's awesome.
We did.
I
So-
don't
I need to
care.
hear you
It
talk
was
about
good. Talk
okay.
about it again. Back to the Future.
I'll keep us moving along.
Well, how about the Jessica Jones trailer that dropped?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
It's
David-
it's so
it's amazing.
I've
I
seen it,
planned
yeah.
on watching it. I just had no
You know,
time.
David
first-
Tennant is unbelievable.
Is he purple or is he dressed in purple?
He's
No,
gonna
they don't
be.
show him. They show like
Yeah,
a
no, they
back
did. They
shot,
do show him once.
but you don't see that he's purple.
Not-
But there's a lot of purple imagery in it.
Yeah.
He will turn purple in this.
In the beginning, he isn't. I don't think they show him. I think the
They-
header picture was him purple, but I don't think in the trailer they showed him purple.
I thought they
did
No,
showed
they
him.
did-
I thought they showed him in the trailer sitting in a chair at the
But
police.
they didn't show he was purple yet because I
no,
know
he wasn't purple. He was just.
I know
They
he
show
was
him,
an
yeah.
American
purple.
just sitting there.
His voice is so crazy. It's like Hannibal
is.
Lecter chilling. It's like, oh my god.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's really
And
good.
like I just read a Daredevil series where he was dealing with the Purple Man. So as soon as I heard the voice, like, boom, I went, oh.
Yeah.
Before I thought he'd be great. Now I'm like, that was totally the voice I heard in my
Right.
head when he did it.
And she's
it's just great.
And she's fantastic at it.
Oh, my gosh.
It's
Yeah.
really it's going to be great.
I was not hyped about it from that teaser where she had the drink and I was like,
Right.
and she crushed the clock radio. I was
Right.
like, all right, this opposite reaction. This
Yeah.
looks amazing. You can't watch it. It's hard R. Sorry.
It is hard R. It'll be,
sure, yeah.
It's on Netflix. I'll
You're
give you
gonna let him
my
watch it?
password.
It's on Netflix.
I was going to say, yeah.
Do you block that? I'll give him
John,
my
are you
password.
going to watch
It's
it
okay.
when she's out of town?
We'll
Yep.
tell your parents you got to record an hour earlier, and we'll have you watch the show here.
All right.
I'll show you how to delete your history. Don't worry about it. I got your back. I got you, brother.
Bad influences.
We are. And the Spectre trailer, there's like 5 of them that came out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw those. I mean,
oh wow.
You've watched those.
Yes, kind of.
He's
You're hyped for this.
Yeah, I am.
Christopher Waltz. He just, it's so good.
Oh, so good.
Even the stupid vodka commercial, the Belvedere vodka commercial.
Oh, I
it's
saw
so,
that.
It's
It's
so
still
good.
good.
It's great.
That was stupid.
It is,
know what?
but
It
it's
was-
so great. It's just,
Have you seen the one for the camera, the Canon camera?
yeah, that's not good.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Not good.
That one is still
You know what?
bad.
The commercials are always, they're all right. They're fun to watch, but I can't wait for this freaking movie. And the trailers are all got me going.
Right.
I did read a thing where they did an early showing. The press got to view it.
Right.
It got kind of mixed reviews, but it's interesting because you can't really gauge it by that. Like I was reading through a lot of it, and most of the negatives were people that were just complaining that it wasn't Skyfall.
Right.
The people that liked it were all like, "It's an amazing movie."
Right.
So I don't know if it was just expectations or, if you're a big fan of Skyfall, it's never going to be Skyfall. It's a different movie.
Right.
Yeah.
And it seems like this is a little bit more of this is James Bond being the dark guy that maybe has snapped a little bit. And like
Yeah.
he just says, F this, I'm going
Yes.
going out with the
rogue.
Blazer Girl. Yeah, going
Now,
rogue. So
he is done with this. This is his last one.
Yeah.
well, he's under. He has a contract for another one, but he made it sound like he's not coming back.
Yeah, well,
But
did you
if
read
this-
that where he was
I
pretty
did.
obvious where he was like, I would rather like rot in hell before I ever did another James
It's
yeah,
gotta be-
but
those
it-
gotta be
but
tough,
if
sorry.
but if it makes $1 billion again, like
Yeah.
like the last one did, I'm sure.
Yeah, if they back up the truck,
yeah, he's
he'll
coming
do it
back.
and he'll complain
Right.
and be a pain, but he'll
They,
get a little extra
Connery-
cash.
they all end up complaining toward the end. You
Well,
know?
sure.
It's a lot of work.
Well, it's got to be hard. I mean, if he's doing any of those stunts, it's got to be.
Well, he's
impossible.
doing a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's not Jackie Chan where he'll take the couple $1 million and throw himself off a building. It's got to be hard. So
But
Who is
Tom
awesome,
Cruise
though. Yeah.
held onto a plane. You know?
Yeah.
Well, he was also strapped to it, but yeah.
There's a lot of zeros.
He's also
it's a
3
pretty
foot
impressive
tall.
check. I mean, for $25 million, you can strap me to
He
a
was in a
plane
Baby
too. Let's
Bjorn,
go.
too, because he's so little.
Yeah, exactly. So
Edward loaned him his.
that's right. So and did
I
you
got
see
that
the?
from you.
Wait, your mom still uses a Baby Bjorn on you?
They have a
No.
co-sleeper.
No.
You guys have a co-sleeper, don't you, Ruth? She wishes.
The Baby Bjorn. That's funny.
Did she pick out this outfit for you today?
No.
Oh, we just
Did your mom pick out yours?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I love my mom. Why? You
Yep.
should love your mom with everything. She's your only mom.
She's your only. No. How do you know that?
I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. Yeah.
So.
All right, Back to the Future 2. Let's talk about this. Back to the Future Day.
Yes, that's one
yeah.
of
and
the
the Cubs
two big
lost.
subjects.
Wah,
of the
wah,
week.
wah.
And the Cubs lost.
I'm gonna.
So the movie,
I'm
the
killing
movie
Christopher Lloyd
makes-
because of that. So no.
Did you see them on Jimmy Kimmel?
Yeah.
Yes.
fantastic.
Did you watch it, Edward?
No. No.
That was fantastic. That was the best thing that happened on that day. I thought.
Well, that
Oh,
or
yeah.
the USA Today where they said boy is arrested.
Yes.
They did
Yeah,
the Marty
they did,
McFly is
yeah.
arrested. That was great.
Did you get a copy of that? I didn't get a
No, I
copy of
didn't.
that.
I did.
Of course you did.
Did you get a
You have
Pepsi
7 of them.
Perfect?
You took
No,
mine.
no, but Pepsi Perfect. Speaking of Pepsi Perfect, they're re-releasing it.
Yeah, well, they screwed up. It was supposed to be only released at Walmart and somewhere else. And-
Amazon.com.
At Amazon.com, and it was like you couldn't get it before 9 in the morning, let's say, and they put it on the shelves like the day before. So it was sold out before all the people that were supposed to get it and that were waiting.
Of course it was.
Like they were supposed to do like a thing where they tweeted out which Walmart had it, and like people were waiting because it was going to be a race to get to it.
No. Sorry.
And they were,
Ron.
and you went online, and people were already selling it on eBay for tons of money because they went to Walmart the day before, and some
Well-
idiots had already put it out.
That's Walmart for you.
And
And then,
Hey.
they're
That-
selling it on eBay for $1,000.
yeah, and then they did it, and they said we're going to release more because this was of this screw up, and they did it again. They released it before they tweeted it out.
Yeah.
So now they're saying they're going to do a third run, and you know what? I don't know why they're making it such a limited. If they're selling out that quickly in one day, do a limited for a month.
Right.
Still charge $20 a bottle. Pepsi will be in the black if they do that. I mean, come on. I want one of those, and I don't
Right.
drink any of that stuff. Oh, come on. You're not a Back to the Future guy.
That's true.
Yeah. If it was a
Wait,
Care
you don't
Bear
like
special,
Back to the Future?
I do, but
If it was
I don't like it as
If it
much
was a
as
Deadpool
you
Pepsi,
three.
he'd be Deadpool.
Wait, what?
I don't like it as much as you three, but I like it. That's
yeah,
okay.
Deadpool Teletubbies, you like those?
Deadpool Teletubbies. That's awesome.
I want to see that.
That would be
I want to
great.
see that.
That
The
would be
Teletubbies
fantastic.
breaking the fourth wall.
I know. And this is what you guys don't talk. Yeah, we do now. So
He'd love
that'd be great.
that.
Oh, did you see the Harry Potter play?
Oh, yeah.
We thought was
It's gonna
going to
be in
be
2 parts.
But they thought it was going to be a prequel. Now it's a sequel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
Yes.
going to
It's a
be 20
sequel.
years later. It's about
It's about his son.
Albus, who's
Yes.
It's about him and
We're
his
gonna-
son. Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
what is
it's
it,
funny.
the-
Like
the
one of
cursed child.
the boy,
Harry Potter and the Cursed
the
Boy.
cursed boy. Yeah.
Yes.
That'll be awesome. That'll be
No, but
But you got to go. You got to go to London to see it, and you got to go twice. They're going
Yeah.
to do one, and then like a year later do the second part. So you got to go to London twice to see this.
and I'm not. So
No.
But no. But the funny thing
It'll
is,
be a
one,
movie.
We're going to
and-
send
one of the-
Edward
one-
undercover with an iPhone, and he's going to send
Film
it
it.
back to us, so we can torrent
You
it.
should go dressed as an iPhone, and I'll get the joke. That would be awesome.
Perfect.
But what I was going to say was one of the social media sites like had the title like all put together and it read really weird, like as because it was the boy who was cursed parts. That's what it said. The boy who was cursed parts, and I'm like, and then 1 and 2 on the bottom. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
What's cursed on Harry Potter?
Poor
I
kid.
was like, this is bad.
Yeah, no
His
kidding.
cursed parts.
Shrinkus erectus. Yep. Got the laugh.
Hey, boo. Have to do that. So, and there were they were leaking out some stuff about the Wonder Woman movie.
I didn't read this.
I
I,
didn't
saw
read
the
that
headline,
either.
but
No, that they're like
you read it?
They're talking about is the invisible plane going to be in there or not? Chris Pine is playing Steve Trevor, which I think is a perfect
well,
casting.
he can be in everything.
Yeah, he can be. He can be that universal kind of dude. I think it's going to be. There's potential in how they set up how
Do you
she is
care
in.
if the invisible jet is actually in it?
That's kind of cool though. Come on, remember the plane and the doll in
Yeah,
the
but you
series?
see
That was
her
awesome.
Sitting there and then flying in a plane. I'd rather just see her fly. I don't need to see her get into an invisible jet.
Well, what's the point of it being invisible if she isn't invisible inside of it? That's the,
But she wasn't.
I know, but that was.
She was always her just sitting
That's the
It
magic
is,
of
yeah.
70s.
flying through the air. It's like completely lame because they didn't want to make her so she had superpowers to fly. But she has
Right.
superpowers. She can
But
fly.
she
Yeah,
flies.
but she flies.
She flies now. So
Right.
yeah.
So I hope
there,
They all
there's
fly.
no invisible jet.
Hey, as
They
we know
can
from
leave the invisible
from
jet.
hideouts and hoodlums that they didn't fly in the beginning. so-
Although I will tell you, the Lego invisible jet, gotta have it. Completely invisible jet for Lego would be awesome.
That would be.
Yep. All those clear pieces, you make a big
Oh,
jet.
okay.
I'm working on the Doctor Who set.
No,
so
Edward thought I was making a joke like, it's right here.
No, actually,
that would,
I thought you were making
Look.
fun of Lego.
I am not
Not
making
good.
fun of Lego. How dare you, sir? Lego is
dare
not
you,
an
sir.
amusing thing in my house. It is law. I love Lego. When are those Doctor Who sets coming out?
December 1st. Not that I know.
Yeah. You got a buddy on the inside,
I
right?
do have a buddy on the inside.
We might have to talk.
We are talking. So
We
they're
are
60,
talking.
$60
Did you see
a set.
that in Canada? Okay, so they
Oh,
released the
okay.
Ghostbusters.
It's very
they
nice.
released the Ecto One.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the thing about how in Canada it was on the? It was either on the shelf or it was in the catalog. The Ghostbusters headquarters. Because
the
that
firehouse,
was
yeah.
in the original thing. That was one of the things that won the award. Like a
Right.
person built it, submitted it to Lego. It got enough votes. It won, and they put out the Ecto One. But they said we're not putting out their firehouse.
Why wouldn't you?
They said all we're doing is the Ecto One, but then it's in a catalog, or it might have even been on the shelf at a store in Canada, and everyone's going, "Wait a minute! Even if that was a mistake, why do they have the artwork and everything, the
Right.
correct artwork from Lego?" It's probably coming out when the new movie comes out, which that's a must-buy.
Yeah.
You got to have it. You like
Not
Ghostbusters?
if it's not the classic one.
Kinda.
Well, it's supposed to be where the figures can slide down the fire pole.
Excellent.
That's what I heard. That's what I read. So
Excellent.
that would be great,
You know, like, are you not a Ghostbusters fan?
dude. That's
Not really.
He
Too
doesn't
scary?
like anything.
That's the best part of
Not
the whole
really.
movie. And they're like, "Oh, we can't get on a bite." He goes, "This place is great.
Yeah,
Can we
yeah.
live here?" They're like, "Oh, I guess we sold them." So
We're not going to buy this. It's not really right for us. This place is awesome. You're not.
he's great. This
do
has
you
serious
like?
structural damage.
Not a lot.
Only an idiot would live here.
Deadpool,
This place is
My
great.
Little
Can we see it?
Pony, Care Bears. What else?
Gummy
Yeah, but-
bears.
Gummy. You like Gummy? Golden Girls? Do you like that?
I have no idea what that is.
I have a
and
feeling
I'm
you
proud
do.
of
No
that.
idea what
Did you
the
watch
Golden
Maud
Girls is?
or Benson?
Benson.
You
Benson?
guys have failed as parents if he doesn't know the
Benson.
Golden Girls.
Soap would
Yeah,
be great.
parent failure.
Soap. Can you watch Soap?
No.
Soap. It's the greatest.
So
Soap would be fantastic. Billy Crystal. Hey, it's
come
got
on,
some.
come on, Edward. You know what? Chris wants to babysit when you guys go out of town next.
He can come stay by us all he wants. So.
Not at Uncle
Edward
Will's,
comes
though, because he
back,
shows
just-
him scary movies.
That's right.
No, I don't want to see it. That's scary. Laverne Cox, speaking of
Scary?
Laverne Cox is playing
Speaking of scary.
Frankenfurter.
Yeah.
In you know how they do now the big thing is to do the live musical on like ABC. They did Sound of Music. They did Peter Pan, which was god awful.
Yes.
I mean, really. It
That was
made
the
me
one with Christopher Walken last year. Right?
Yes, I almost went Elvis and shot my TV.
Loved
like
it. Loved it.
I wish there wasn't such a long wait to get a gun because this was the point where I really needed one. But Laverne Cox is going to be playing Frankenfurter in Rocky Horror, which
Can I make a statement? Doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose? I hate to be like that, but
yes.
although she will be fantastic at doing it, it'll be
Yes, that's just it. And here's the other thing. First of all, I think this is a bad move. That's supposed to be like a family musical. Rocky Horror is not a family musical night.
nothing family about it.
So
What are you talking about? My kids watch it all the time.
yeah, I'm sure they do. And the action figures, I have it on Blu-ray.
If you play Let's Do the Time Warp, then they do the dance.
Did you have the sheets for them? The whole like the nurseries were all
throw toast in
the room?
Frankenfurter.
That's what they were all for their first Halloween. They're all
They were all Frankenfurter?
Yeah, of course.
Were they Were they conventioneers?
Of course.
That would be great.
They all had the fishnets and
Were you Eddie?
Yes.
This is my doorman. See? You like that? I did a little Tim Curry
That
for you.
was
Not
awful.
really.
That was.
Awful.
I've done worse.
awful.
No.
not much. That was bad.
All right, I'm moving
Give me a
on.
line from it. I bet
Are we
I can
gonna go?
get it.
Are we gonna drop the bomb?
No, not
Drop
yet.
it.
Not
No,
yet.
no.
Drop it.
Daniel
I have
Daniel
one.
Brule says Baron Zemo will not wear his famous purple mask
That's
in Civil
stupid.
War. It's what?
It's just going to be a guy walking around, and they're going to say who it is. That's stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I'm okay with it if he is not, because this movie we're all looking at Cap versus Iron Man. That
He should have
that
it on
fight.
for part of
Well,
it.
that's
He
what
is
this is
going to
about?
be. No, it's not. I didn't spoil it for you
He
at all.
should have it on as the very end.
No, I think because
Or
we're
in
going
the
to see,
beginning.
because what they do with Crossbones here, they're going to use Crossbones. There's going to be something there where they're trying to remake the Super Soldier Serum, like
Right.
they did. It was like
Right.
Serum X, I think that was called. That got Zemo the reason why he wears the mask. And I'm thinking maybe that develops
Like they'll do
throughout.
something, and at the end, they'll
And
have
at the end, maybe he won't have the mask, but you'll see the reason why
I just
he'll
want,
come back
I think
with the
they
mask.
need to show the mask even briefly.
Well, maybe they'll have it like they did with Fantastic Four and Doom, like on a case on a shelf or something.
Yeah.
Either that, or maybe something
Or the
in
end.
credits.
End
You'll
credits.
See him
Yeah.
sliding it on or something. Yeah, that could be. All right. All right.
There you go.
Okay.
Here's
Sure.
my bomb.
They can't put
Remember that
everything
movie
in there.
Cruel Intentions?
Yeah, I loved
Yes.
it.
Okay, you did?
I did.
That was
Sarah
out of my
Michelle Gellar,
wheelhouse.
Ryan,
The Ryan
Ryan
Phillippe,
Phillippe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Well, they're
times.
making it into a TV series.
Oh,
on,
that's great.
on
yes.
MTV.
Everything. So, like,
It's got to be on MTV because there's nobody else would show.
and
AMC would.
really,
Not that. Not.
They'd go. That's a little.
Cruel Intentions.
If they made it a little bit more horrific,
no,
they could do
this
that.
is more of an MTV joint.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is.
this is MTV. This would
Yeah.
be a perfect after Scream. Or before Scream or
Yeah.
If Buffy was in it, then we could do it.
oh.
Teen Wolf, around Teen Wolf
Teen Wolf.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was a pretty. I mean, that was a pretty vicious movie for.
It
not
was,
being-
but to me, making a TV series out of it, it's kind of like it.
Are they just gonna be mean to her and bully people, and then be
I
like,
guess.
"Oh, we bully people, and look how bad it is"? I mean,
Yeah, and then they might as well pick up Mean Girls and do that at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, and Heathers. Let's do a TV show of Heathers. I mean, really.
Did they try that or? Well,
yeah,
I
no,
don't
they
know.
did. They tried to do.
Did they do
Heathers,
Heathers?
Yeah.
Why?
I know.
Seriously.
Who
Edward
knows?
nothing
I have
about what
no
we're
idea
talking
what you're
about.
talking about.
Someday, Edward, you will.
And Beaches.
When
They
you
did
turn
all the-
18, you're coming over for a film festival.
Beaches.
Beaches?
When you turn 18, if you're going to his house for a film festival,
gonna
you've
watch-
got some issues.
We're going to watch Beaches and Prince of Tides. It'll be a special night.
Or
Yep, that's a deep
That's a
cut
good
show.
segue. That's
Or-
a good, still,
Steel Magnolias.
Or
Have you seen that? Have you seen
Caligula.
Steel Magnolias?
I doubt it.
Ruth.
that would be right
it?
into that. That would be a great threesome.
You'll be like,
Yeah.
here, let's watch Beaches and then Caligula.
there we go.
Oh, no, that's an Uncle Lil's. Joseph Gordon-Levitt officially starting to film Sandman in 2016. You know what? Please. And do it right. And I
Yeah.
think he could. Sandman is awesome.
And this is just a rumor. It's no.
No, I just said it, so it's
Yeah.
official. And look,
Mark my words. He marked my words.
It's official.
My God.
All right.
mark my
back to
words.
the future. We were starting to talk about that. The Kimmel thing, I want to go back to. I loved that. I loved seeing Michael J. Fox. I'm glad they're not hiding him in a closet. We all
Right.
know he has Parkinson's. He came out there. His timing is still good.
Sure.
I loved it. It just like there was so much like love pouring out on that.
Right.
I thought the Huey Lewis cameo they made a mistake with. They made a mistake. It was funny that he was there. They screwed it up. Don't have him say it's too darn loud. At that point, he should have stood up and said, "Guys, this is just going too darn long."
Yeah.
That would have been so much funnier. Because it was kind of dragging right then.
Right.
And then the timing went a little funny. I was like, that would have been just a great one. And then they had him play Back in Time. That was great.
Back in time.
Yeah, and he's like 100 now, man.
Who?
Huey.
He's not young.
Yeah, when you're 100,
was-
they don't call you Huey anymore.
He was in his 30s. I mean, he was in his 30s in the 80s, so
Yeah.
he's pushing 60, 65.
Yeah, you got to call him Hewins or whatever his
Hewins.
official name
Hugh.
is. I don't know
It's
what's Huey
Hugh
short
Lewis.
for.
Yeah.
What's Huey short for? Hewins.
Because he looked kind of old in that Duets movie that was that was like 15 years ago, right?
I don't
that
even
was
remember
good.
that.
That was with him and Gwyneth Paltrow where they play
Is that the one?
not country
yeah,
music.
yeah.
They're karaoke singers, and he does it professionally. Like he goes town to town
Yeah.
and enters contests. It's
There's
actually a pretty good
another
movie.
one. There's a Robert Altman one where he wears a prosthetic von Schweiger.
Right.
I was thinking that's what it was, but that's not
No.
it. You're not allowed to see that either.
Yeah, that's
so
there. So
I love that. I thought that it was very clever. If you haven't seen the Jimmy Kimmel Back to the Future thing, definitely check that out.
And Nike gave Michael J. Fox the first pair of Nike Air Mags
I
with
was going
Yeah.
to bring that up too. Did you
with
watch
the
it?
laces.
Yeah.
You know, it's breaking your heart watching him struggle to get that thing on. But when the thing, when the laces work,
Right.
and he's just like, "Wow, that's cool." Like I'm just like, I must have those now.
Yeah.
I don't like the big, like the high tops. So if they do low tops in that, I'm all about it.
But that's not the Nike Air Mags then.
No,
Yeah,
but I don't be all about it.
that's the
was still
Southgate
cool.
Air Mags or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you going to get him a Lil?
I'm going to try. I know Sean will get them. Sean already
Sean
has
will
the.
already have
he already
those.
has the costume pair.
Well,
Right.
I was going to say he has the cheap pair, right?
Yeah.
He's going to
I
get
don't know
the
if they're
real thing.
cheap, but they're
Yeah, they weren't cheap.
not
for
cheap.
a costume
They're,
pair.
they're not.
They're
They're
not
the
the real-
imitation.
I
They're
think
They're
the,
not the
like-
real thing.
No.
I think they're $2 for a pair of knockoff shoes, so I'm sure that the real thing will be. I mean, he's a sneakerhead, so I mean, this is the problem with these is like all sneaker collectors are going to be going for these big time, and they did a limited run for the Michael J. Fox Foundation. I don't know, it was
Right.
10 years ago maybe.
Yeah, I remember that.
But of course they didn't.
But those
the laces
they didn't do
didn't
the
work.
automatic lace,
No,
but they
yeah.
were the exact model.
Right.
Yeah.
They're replicas of them.
But
They
these
were the,
things, when they laced up, man, did you see it?
Nope.
oh,
Good
it's
Lord,
awesome.
Edward, what do you do all week?
What is,
He's watching
Cool.
the preview for
Cool.
Gem and the Holograms.
Did you see?
He is super
that
excited for
is
Gem and
so
the Holograms.
Atrocious.
Did you see it got like a
Gem.
1 star?
Truly outrageous.
No, it got like a 1 star. A Lil on the hologram.
And it
I'd
only-
watch that.
And it only got one because they can't go to 0.
I'm gonna probably take my girls to go see it.
That's all right. You know,
They want to be rock stars.
Well, that'll inspire them.
that,
Sure.
that
Why don't
will.
you take them to see a Rolling Stone show or something?
Yeah.
Something where you see some actual rock stars. This is garbage. This is like that. Remember that awful?
But you know what it is? It's
Josie and the
girls.
Pussycats movie.
Oh,
my
gosh.
It's
gosh,
it's
was that
girls playing
terrible.
instruments, and that's what they want to watch.
Ugh. Yeah.
All right.
Throw
sorry.
some
I'm
Lita.
fine- I'm
Throw
fine
some
with
Lita
that.
Sorry, my
Florida.
4-year-old daughter wants to watch Gem and the Holograms.
All right. Let's be internet trolls and like totally call her out. Why, Dad? Why are they?
They
so
have a
mean?
great line in that movie.
Yeah.
You know that being internet famous is the second best kind of famous, and
Is that as good as Almost Famous?
yeah, no, it's because I'm internet famous, so I'm the second best kind of famous.
Are you?
Sure.
Are you considered internet famous?
I think so. Why not?
What's
he-
what's
are
the
you the
criteria?
celebrity
What's the
up here?
criteria for
I
internet
was going
famous?
to say,
I don't know. Just because I want to be, because I say
Because I said I
I
am.
think a Lil might be the
Quote,
celebrity on
I'm
this panel.
internet famous. That's going to be his new hashtag, internet famous.
hashtag internet famous.
Hashtag internet famous. So
You've got 2 hashtags. I'm not an insurance adjuster. You've got 3. I am an insurance adjuster and
I'm
internet
not
famous.
an insurance adjuster.
See?
There you go.
3.
I like it.
And now hot butter to Lil. 4.
Hot butter to Lil coming soon.
Yeah. You've got a home for it if you want it. Don't have to use a Z in it either.
the marketing possibilities are endless with
Oh.
this. I just want to.
Yeah,
oh,
they're
me and a
fine.
vat
You'll-
of butter.
You'll have a great niche, buddy. You'll have a.
All right. Let's get into the rest of the show.
Star
and now
Wars.
the rest of the show.
and
Page
now
2.
The rest of the story.
Star Wars trailer dropped this week.
Spoiler alert: Chewbacca, no.
So here's why I haven't had
You
time
watched
to
the
do
trailer.
anything else.
Yes.
I've been watching the trailer over and over and over.
Yes, I have.
Anyone want to carry on?
And over. And over.
Okay.
Carry on. Haven't you seen that meme of
Yeah,
Carrie
I
crying?
saw.
Yes.
That's
So,
bad joke, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
She didn't throw glitter in the trailer. That's a great. That's a great thing. So, for those of you who don't know, we saw Carrie Fisher at Indie PopCon
Yes.
in March, and Carrie Fisher's. She's a little different. She's in a unique position, and she was throwing glitter on people.
Crazy. If
She
you
was
wanna know
throwing
what
glitter
she
on
is.
people and like kissing their forehead and signing people, and
Yeah.
was very.
Yep.
She was just different. It was a very unique take.
She's guano crazy.
I do that too now that I'm internet famous. I'm gonna bring glitter and throw it in the crowd.
please don't.
Yeah, but
be-
you're gonna have like that paper. You're what was his name?
Oh,
Rip Taylor.
Rip
Rip Taylor.
The
Hello,
99
I'm
cent.
here for the party.
Hello. Oh, that's.
Hot butter to Lil. You need to grow that mustache.
Oh my gosh, that would be great.
Oh, please, a Lil. Please.
I'm not growing that kind of
Please.
mustache. I
Although
have.
Walks-
I think
He has
What
a
do we got?
backpack with the butter spout like at the theater and just press the button. That's going to be awesome.
I'm
rendering it right now.
I think that the city won't allow Edward to sit next to him when all this happens. there's going to be like a 20-foot radius or something. Sorry, kids.
Only 20 feet?
Yeah, Hot Butter DeLille is here.
I legally have to be 50 feet away from you.
Right.
I'm in trouble.
So go over there, Edward. Go.
Yeah, so, yeah, man, that trailer is something else. If you had any reservations before this, holy...
Who would have reservations about the movie? I mean,
You know
come
what?
on, seriously.
I don't know, but I have read a few people that have been kind of trollish about it, saying, "Oh, J.J. Abrams is going to screw it up," or
You mean like he did Star Trek? Hello.
yeah. And you know what?
I did like the lens flare, though, in the trailer. I was like, oh, man, there's JJ.
Well, yeah, but you know what? It's barely there.
I know, but it's
and
JJ.
he said it's barely there.
It's
in the
not
movie.
Star Trek opening.
Oh my gosh, Star Trek! It's all it was.
Yes.
One
Yeah.
giant lens flare.
But even Abrams admitted that. He said there was
105-minute
too
lens
much after he watched.
Right.
He's like, yeah, there's too much.
That's the description.
That was a great Kevin Smith describing it. He goes, and the dude just doesn't know about lens flare. He's like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Right. Yeah. So
it's epic.
I'm
It's an
watching
epic
it.
trailer. So I hope the movie doesn't.
did you guys read the thing, the big rumor that Luke is Kylo Ren?
Oh, no, it's not a rumor. It's somebody being dumb. That's not possible.
How is it not possible?
Okay, because
Because when I was watching it, and Luke is obviously not in the trailer, I started wondering, is he going to be one of these masked characters?
why would he be number one? It's being played by Adam Driver. If you look at the last sequence when Adam Driver and John Boyega are ready to lightsaber battle, Adam Driver, you can clearly see the back of his head. It's his hair. It's everything there. Nothing looking like Mark Hamill. Unless you put a black haired wig on Mark Hamill, then that's what they're going to go for. But it's not him.
Okay.
He's not the bad guy. I can see him maybe have been bad or exiled himself because he was getting bad or something.
Yeah, well, the dark side started
but
to
he's
take
not
control.
Kylo Ren. That just won't make any sense.
Okay. I don't know who Kylo Ren is at all, so I've been trying to
Well,
remain
the big rumors for Kylo
spoiler-free.
Ren, spoiler alert for Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren, the rumors from the get-go and still follow through here that I've heard more of than this Luke thing, is that he is Han and Leia's son.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
same with Rey, who is what's her face?
The girl.
Daisy
Yeah.
Ridley.
Yeah,
Daisy
Daisy.
Ridley.
Yeah.
They're twins. They had twins,
Yeah,
and
that
there was
makes
something
sense,
that
and
happened
that's-
that they got separated.
Which they say that the extended universe doesn't matter, but they had twins in the
Yeah,
extended
they did.
universe. And we've all been waiting for that. So, okay, I can deal with that.
Yeah, that makes sense with the trailer. and
Because
how
in
they
the
did it
extended
with-
universe, one of them does go a little dark.
Yeah,
they
and-
do get a little.
But they
hanky,
eliminated
so-
the extended universe, but I think
I
they're
know,
playing
but-
in it. And I do think there's going to be something with Luke, though, because in that trailer, when it's definitely him that puts his hand on R2, and his
Right.
hand
Yeah.
is the metal hand, and he's got the cloak on, and I'm like, okay, maybe he's the one that picks up the Darth Vader helmet.
No, because that's it. They talk about that's Kylo Ren with that.
Okay.
Right, because Kylo Ren and his Ren army, he's got what the Knights of
Knights
Ren.
of Ren, yeah.
Knights of Ren.
That's
Yeah,
what. Yeah,
so that's what they're
they're
called. You
Knights
see
of
them
Ren.
in this in one scene where they're all around him, all in
Yeah.
the black
Yeah.
cloaks
It's
and
It's
everything.
it is.
I'm loving it.
These people, they worship. Vader is like their religion.
Right.
Everything because it's all story, so they don't know. So his quest, again, this is all speculation. This is just I've read.
Is he trying to find the
I've read
Vader
much of
DNA?
it. Is that
Yes.
they're trying to find all relics that belong to Darth Vader. So they're looking for. They found the helmet because like that helmet. Everybody's like, oh, the helmet.
His
I'm like,
wet
yeah,
white
but he
packet.
lit. Luke lit
But
it
he
on
has
fire in the Viking funeral or Viking funeral when he sent
The
them
funeral
off.
pyre, yeah.
Yeah. And so, like, all this is going to be, I really think a lot of it's going to be about them trying to find relics
Did he
of
really?
Vader.
Well, he did. So I was gonna say, did he really like the helmet, or was it just his body?
No, I think
That
it
he
was the
brought down
helmet.
because
Yeah,
he
it
didn't
was-
have the
it
body
was-
when he came down. I know there was a helmet. I'm just
Yeah.
thinking out loud. So
Or did he burn the body? He might have just burned. You know what? We're falling into a hole here.
Yeah.
So, okay,
It's a
what
big
else
hole.
is in this preview? Chewbacca?
Yeah, so there's this scene where you see Daisy Ridley looking up, screaming, and tears coming down, and you can clearly tell that it's Chewbacca laying there. You can see the hair. You can see
Right.
his
bandolier,
yeah,
the crossbow.
Right, you see it, everything. You see him almost perfectly.
Yeah.
On the screen. So my assumption
And
is
then they show Carrie crying, and everybody's going,
Yeah.
Chewbacca.
Yeah, but see, they put these trailers
Right.
out of
Out of
sequence
order.
on purpose.
Because are they crying because their daughter's in trouble or
Or do
what's
they
going
cry
on?
because the other rumor I had was that, Han and Leia have been separated this whole time because
Yeah.
Han has actually been captured.
Right, I've heard that too.
And
Maybe
so-
Chewbacca's just napping.
But in the alternate universe, Han goes like ballistic and like disappears for years. Like at a time, he just goes.
Once again.
And he's gone because
But
he like
the
went
alternate
crazy.
universe
So
is gone.
I know, but I think they're going to take elements of that the stories that they could apply and put it into the movies. That it's not going to follow it exactly, but they'll say, "Hey, this was a great idea."
Yeah,
Han
yeah.
just goes nuts because
I think you're right. I think they're going to take elements, they're going to mix it all in here. So those of you that are fans of the EU are going to get excited.
Right.
But it's not. It's kind of like watching Walking Dead, where if you watch the show versus the comics, it's not the same, but the elements are there. And you're
Graphic
like,
novel,
oh,
not
it's
comics.
this. And then you're like, wait a minute, no, that character doesn't die here.
Right.
I think that's what they're going to do
Yeah.
here. They're going to say, this is not gospel, but guess what? Story elements are here.
sure.
Yeah.
Well, I love the internet thing. The hoax they were playing on where it was that Kylo Ren was Jar Jar Binks, and I'm gonna revenge you. No. I read that. I was like, that is so funny.
Do you think
no,
there's going to be any reference?
No.
there won't be any. But I saw that. And I was
I
like,
would
great.
love to
It was like
see-
fantastic.
Just a
You see
quick-
Kylo Ren just slaughter Gungans.
Yes.
He goes,
Yes.
Boss Nash, yeah.
Yeah. Or you see the planet just gets nuked.
He goes-
Boom!
he goes to
like they're testing
Naboo.
out a new Death Star. You don't know
Well,
what's a new Death
and there is
Star.
a new
Supposed
Death
to be that-
Star.
Well, our
There's
war.
something.
What is it called? It's
Yeah,
not
it's
a
in the
Death Star. It's
poster.
called a war planet or war
Whatever,
platform.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's a Death Star.
I hope it's smaller and not a Death Star. I hope it's just a weapon that we're seeing there. Because if it's another, it's like,
I don't know.
do we need
Well,
another Death Star?
Did you hear the rumors that are going around? Because obviously they're changing things. That the Emperor didn't build the Death Star because of the rebellion. That if you follow the extended universe, there's the Vong. I can't say the first one, which are like the people that are like the
Volgons that do the bad poetry?
No, they're the in the extended universe. There's an
No
artificial
reaction to
race
that one?
that comes in and invades the Federation.
Yeah.
and they are everything is natural. So like all of their ships are organically built, and they're like this warrior race that they built the Death Star to repel them.
Right.
That the rebellion
they
has
said-
nothing to do with it, and that like the TIE fighters and all this stuff was to defeat that something in the future that the rebellion actually caused more deaths than the Federation ever would because they did it. I thought it was a great take on that.
I read
so.
that too, where they're saying really, ultimately, the Emperor might be the hero of the story.
Right.
The rebellion just has it wrong. And that's
Right.
an interesting twist on it.
I mean,
although-
he's an evil guy, and there's no doubt about it.
Right.
But he did this
well,
too.
it could be the dark side of the Force made it evil, but the essential root of what was happening. Because even Biggs, in the beginning of Star Wars, he and Luke are talking about it. He's going to go and join
The Empire.
Right.
the Empire.
Well, that's what they did, though. They didn't have a choice. So it's like either you join willingly or you get conscripted into it. So, I mean, Luke wanted to go to the academy and become
Right.
a starfighter pilot. So
Right.
until he met
And then
Obi-Wan
he joined
did that.
the rebellion. Right.
Yeah, I read
So I wonder if they'll do that. That would be an interesting twist to have them do that. Like, yes, it was misguided in that, but really, the Empire was correct in what the Empire was doing, just not the
Sure.
Emperor.
I read an interesting article where they pointed out like that maybe the Jedis were the bad guys in this thing overall. If you go back in the prequel trilogy and see like everything that they did was wrong.
That's an interesting take, man.
Like you look at everything and
Except for
like,
Samuel Jackson.
Well, Sam Jackson,
Never.
but
Never
Sam
bad.
Jackson wanted to execute Palpatine. I mean,
Excellent.
that's against,
Yeah.
that's.
But he's Sam Jackson.
Well, of
His
course.
lightsaber on the side of it says "Bad Mother." Yeah, never
I
mind.
understand. He is.
Instead of a wall, he has a lightsaber.
He was and will always be the strongest of the Jedi's because he had a purple lightsaber. That's all
Right.
that matters. You can
there's
walk
a-
around with a purple lightsaber.
What? Yoda?
Nobody's
Yoda
messing
kicks
with
his butt. Yoda would take him down in a second.
Not Mace Windu. Come on.
His
come on.
says Green Mother on
It's
the
Sam
side
Jackson.
It's
Sam
it's
Jackson
blanking
would
Yoda.
He would
It's
pull.
blanking Yoda.
He would then pull out his
Blanking Yoda.
gun and say it again, Yoda," and Yoda would say it backwards, and then he'd shoot him.
of it. Again, I will say it. Yeah.
No, I'm messing around, man. It's,
And you gave me an excuse to roll out another bad impression.
That's right.
no, but also
Again, I will
on
say
the
it. Yoda.
in the trailer we
Come
get
on, Tim Curry again. I did
terrible,
it.
terrible. Oh, no, but what I liked
And
also about the
it's-
trailer was Han telling them about the Jedi's, the Sith, and that it's all true. That
Right.
kind of I really, really like that because you look back and it's like.
But do you think they'll do that? Do you think they will actually make the Jedi the bad guy?
No.
It's a really
No.
heady idea. It's an awesome twist to the story. I just don't.
They
know
won't.
if
There's
they
too
will
much
do it.
merchandise.
Yeah.
Well,
They won't do
just
that.
like anything, absolute power corrupts absolutely. So whoever is in absolute power, it's going to corrupt them, whether you're completely good or completely bad. You need to have
could.
both, which is like
And
Darth
you
Vader and Luke
could
had.
toy with the idea. You could show that there is the universe is split on how they view this.
Sure.
So that you, as a viewer watching, you could go, yeah, maybe. Like you could leave the question without ever saying clearly bad, clearly good. Because Star Wars at this point is black and white.
Well, but not in Episode 1. They're not when the
They're
Jedi
not, right.
when the Jedi come to negotiate the peace. They're just like, we don't want the Jedi. They're just going to mess it up. And
Right.
I mean, it's not like the Jedi were absolutely good. They obviously had bad trends.
Right. Right.
True. It's interesting.
Yeah. So they broke the internet this week.
Yes.
Yeah.
How quickly? I didn't get the stat.
$6.5 million in pre-order tickets.
Nothing
Holy
personal.
cow.
How do you
Okay.
not know that this is going to be like the biggest thing ever, and you don't plan for it?
I-
As a movie, as just an internet
Yeah, but-
company, how do you not plan for that?
But at what point? How far can you plan for it? Like how? What's the limit that you put on to be able to handle this?
But they handle Black Friday and they handle things like that. There is.
Yeah, but
they
Yeah,
have
but that's
plans for
one
that.
site. You know what I mean? This is everybody going to Fandango.
Yeah, and
But not
that's
everybody
where
was going
I
through
think that's where the
Fandango
problem
because there was-
A lot of theaters, a lot of outside of AMC, a lot of them
Right.
were going through Fandango, and
Right.
But
Right.
how
you
many?
know what? If people were smart, I got it the next day, and I got all 3 days. I'm going all Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
And if you're me, I don't have any tickets, so we'll see what happens. Hey, Lil, you got any tickets you want to give me?
No, I play with my kids.
That's all right. I'll see it on
can take
Blue,
them
at Blue
individually
Box
and then
or
all together.
Red Box.
I
I'll
go
do
by
it at Red Box.
myself, then the next day I'm going with my wife, then the Saturday is with all of them.
You know what? And Martha doesn't even care about seeing it. I'm like, yes, we'll get tickets. And she's like, she doesn't care. You guys have tickets?
No. We have
You
peach.
can get,
Did the Lees order tickets?
We're going recliner.
Edward,
baby.
did you guys order tickets?
That's right.
Nope.
Recliner.
No. Yep.
Wait, you're not going to see
Are
Star
you-
Wars, Edward?
I am just
When? 2 weeks
I thought we
later?
were going to try and
probably
do
2 weeks.
Are you
later,
waiting for it to
probably.
come out on
But you know what?
Blu-ray? And
a bunch of our
Red Box for $1.50?
a bunch of our podcasters want to come into town. They've all said they're going to camp out at our house, and we're all going to go as a group. I don't know what they're thinking. How are we getting tickets and doing that?
plus you're going to have podcasters. in your
Trust
house.
me when I say this, theaters are going to open up more and more shows
sure.
Oh, yeah.
the closer
They'll
we
sell
get to.
it
You
out.
Oh, it's
will
gonna be
be
crazy.
able to get to see it opening weekend, no problem.
I don't care about seeing it opening weekend. I mean, I really don't. I know
There's
everyone gets
something about it,
excited. I don't really care. First
I
couple of
do.
weeks, yes. I mean, I'm a huge fan. I'm dying to see it, but I don't care. I do have a funny story. We went to see episode 1 when it opened. We went to the midnight show. I'm not doing that again. I fall asleep at the 5 o'clock show. Imagine midnight show.
Well, they have it at 7 o'clock now. They don't do midnight anymore.
Yeah, I went to the midnight show, and the greatest thing. So we go to this showing, and it was right when Warcraft came out too, because I remember there were nerds sitting there playing Warcraft, and I had never seen it before. They're like, I was like, oh, what are you guys doing? They're like, it's this game. It's a World of Warcraft, and like they were obsessively playing it. But the greatest moment was we went and stood in the entryway to watch all the people coming in, and a lot of people had like Jedi costumes and that. There was we'll say a woman. She was young, but she was a woman, dressed as the Death Star, that had 2 very large Death Stars, we'll say, on the front. It was like a nerd magnet. She walked in the door, and all these guys, like Edward's age, dressed like Jedi. It looked like a bunch of little Jawas walked up, like, talking to her. We were cracking up so much. We're like, look at, she's getting all the attention.
Well, of course.
Yeah. She must have turned on the tractor beam. It was hilarious, man. It was hilarious.
Where we went to see, I think it was episode 3. We went to see. There was a guy. He was just a Jedi, but he was black, so everybody started calling him Lando. And they had like a
Aw.
fake. They had like a fake thing, and it was a fake lightsaber fight. It was fantastic. But everybody's like Lando. It was really good.
So Molly is in this play, right? And she's at the Edge.
Is she Lando?
Well, no, she's at the Edge Youth Theater. They do adult shows too, and I don't mean adult like the type of Lil would want. I mean like adults are in it.
Wait, what? I
Yeah.
totally missed that.
They do a show.
I was reading about Star Wars.
They do a show called McSith, and it is Macbeth with all Star Wars characters. I was
Nice.
talking to one of the moms, and she said it is the best show. And she said the best part is the lightsaber battles. She said full on, like you're thinking, yeah, they're going to light up the toy, and they might. She said, no, these are professionals that know how to lightsaber fight. And she said it's the greatest thing you'll ever see on stage with the Macbeth story. So it's got all this weight to it and everything.
Sure.
And like Lando walking around. I can't wait to see that. I can't get enough of it. Why don't we, Chris, I need you to open another restaurant.
Cantina, yes, I know.
No. Somebody else is doing that for one night. Did you read that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's one night?
They're pikers.
Yeah.
But no, I want to open a medieval times type that's all Star Wars themed. And then we'll get them to have big lightsaber fights in the middle, and one of the Jedi can come and bring
Nobody
a
will
little
sue.
rose. Yes, no one will sue.
No, then we'll call it whatever we want. You can lightsabers aren't trademarked, but
That's
you can,
right.
can't call it Star Wars Cantina. You can call it something else though. We got it.
You call it Star
Trust
Wars
me.
Cantina.
Yeah, you can call
Spelled
it
with a Z. It's hip hop.
Star Wars.
Zar
Star
Wars.
Wars.
2 R's, STARR Wars, 2 R's.
There you go.
I'm in. We got
Yeah.
it.
Or if they're old people, STARRP. Wars.
Wah, wah.
All right, are we done with that? Have we finished? Are we done?
We got like 8 minutes
we
left.
have like 8 minutes.
All right. Anything more with Star Wars? We totally geeked out there for a
Is it
minute.
December 18th yet? That's all
I
was asked.
know. But yeah, but we got other stuff.
I know.
We got
I dropped
Mockingjay
like
coming up.
$100 on tickets already. And I'm not done.
Dude,
Anything else?
if you got hot butter to Lil, you can have
Sure.
your own butter for the popcorn.
Have
That'd
you
be
seen
great.
the trailer for Prime and Prejudice and Zombies?
Pride?
Yes.
Pride.
and Prejudice and
Not
Pride.
Prime.
That one, yes.
Pride and
It's on
Prejudice.
Amazon Prime and Prejudice with zombies.
Amazon Prime and Prejudice.
That's awesome. That'll be great.
They deliver zombies to your door
Free.
Digital.
with
It costs you
drones.
it costs you $99 a
You can see
year.
the drones flying around.
$99 a year, but
And
you
they
get all the
drop 'em.
zombies you want.
Yeah. Yeah, man. The trailer's awesome.
Yes.
It
But
is.
we've talked about
times.
that on this show.
Well,
Okay.
the
We talked
one
about
we
it
saw
last week.
The one
Weren't
we
you
saw
here?
last week was the UK version of the trailer.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
is there a
dropped the
new
American
version?
one, and it's even more
Yeah.
bloody, of course. Because
Really?
Americans like the blood.
Because
So.
it's
And I can't wait till next
That
week.
UK one
Scout's
was
Guide to
fantastic.
the Zombie Apocalypse.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good one, too.
which one? The
I
Boy
think
Scout
it-
one?
I think it's gonna be.
Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse.
I think that movie's going to be.
You think it's going to be garbage?
I
I don't. I think it looks great.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know. The last girls impressed me, so I'm gonna.
Wait. Did you see The Last Girls?
Yeah,
Was that good?
I loved it.
I thought it looked really good.
The League Geeks gave it a superhero.
Well, if we ever listen to that show.
Superhero. No, it was good. It was really good. I liked the. It had a crazy end though, like where
That's hard to believe.
I don't know. Like what I had thought about
Craig
the
Robinson
movie.
show up?
I don't want to give it away because it's still in theaters. Yes, Craig Robinson just showed up. Then there was a hot tub time machine.
That's right, showed
and
up.
then a DeLorean, and it was
Ed
over.
Helms
And then a
showed
bald
up. It was
Edward,
great.
and they
It was-
call him
Ed
a nerd,
Helms.
and they say,
And Steve
It
Carell
is-
just
it
showed
is
up at the
fan.
end. So,
yeah.
yeah.
No, but
Tim Curry.
it was
Time to roll it out again.
it was really interesting,
Too
and the
soon.
movie could have gone to a really dark place.
Yeah.
But it didn't. It's PG-13. That's my only real gripe with it. It should have been a
Still
hard
made your
R.
kids cry, but what the heck?
My kids did not watch it.
Yet.
Yet.
Yet. I want to bring up one last Star Wars thing, because we talked about it last week, and I'm just excited about it.
Judy Dench is playing Mon Mothra.
Oh, is
Is she?
she?
No, I'm joking.
We got excited
Helen Mirren
there.
probably would be a good one, though.
Maybe. Yeah.
Kevin
'Cause they-
James cast as Jabba the Hutt. That's going to be really bad.
Damn, I lost the role.
Is that good?
The Wolves, what is the date on that Wolves thing? The 22nd?
What thing?
November 22nd, the Chicago Wolves are having their Star Wars
Yes.
Day. So if you go to the website, you can get a promo code. And the promo code, spoiler, it's Star Wars is the promo code. But you can get in 2 hours early to the game, and they're giving away a free lightsaber, and there's going to be lightsaber Star Wars stuff going on. So I just want to throw that in there because I'm going. Are you going, Lil?
I don't know yet.
Is that a
Are
Saturday
you going?
evening?
It's a Sunday.
Sunday.
I don't know.
Possibly.
I don't know.
Nope.
Nope, you're not
Nope.
going?
Wolves games are fun. It's a good time. It's a good.
Is he not allowed to go to hockey?
Is it
It's
too
too bloody.
violent? I know. He can only play golf because he's by himself and he can swing.
That's right.
4.
4.
Although I love golf, so.
My mom only lets me say 2.
Does your mom buy you the little golf shorts, the plaid shorts and everything? And
She used to until
Can you watch Caddy?
Really?
Can you watch Caddyshack?
Do you buy John little plaid shorts? John, do you wear plaid shorts when you golf? No, I didn't think so.
that's only
He doesn't. Hold on.
That's
he
only
doesn't
for
wear
special
shorts.
times.
That's a different kind of golf.
It's a different type of club. He doesn't wear anything. You don't want to go there.
Hey, hello.
All right, are we
You know
done?
what? I saw.
I think
I saw
we
the.
should
I'm
just
not going to
end
make
it.
any ball
We
watcher
should end
jokes.
this.
What were you going to say?
I saw the Bone Tomahawk.
Oh,
Trailer.
you saw the trailer.
Oh,
Did we talk
wow.
about this
That
before?
looks really
Yeah, we
good.
talked
Have you
about
seen
it
that?
before.
no, what?
It's a Kurt Russell movie. We talked about it last
Yeah.
week.
Oh, that's right. I didn't
Oh
see
my! It looks great, and Richard Jenkins is in there, who's always the quirky. He was like the dad in
Yeah,
6 Feet Under.
The
he
only
plays.
problem
Oh.
He plays always those weird guys. He's stealing the show automatically.
part of it looks awesome, but there's a part in that trailer where it looks like it steps on a banana peel. It just looks like kind of.
It does.
Well,
and
it-
I don't get it because before that, Kurt Russell with a beard, and there's
Yeah.
like people getting killed and cowboys. It's like all the good stuff. All they do is lightsabers and midgets. That would be the best
Short
movie
people.
ever.
We're gonna get calls.
Yeah.
Short people.
Oh, short people.
Yes.
Sorry, Martha.
No, that defends T-Rexes. That defends dinosaurs. Little arms. T-Rex
Little
arms. So.
All right, are we done? Have we figured
Yes.
this thing out? All right. I want to end it. Thank you, everybody, for listening to This Week in Geek. Thank you, Chris, Lil, Edward.
Thank you.
took a lot of abuse tonight. Thank you,
You
so
did. You know,
much.
it's
I
Friday.
sat here.
Did we get to Edward's list? Did we get everything?
No.
What do we? Look, come on.
Kingsman comes
Kingsman
out at the
comes
you got
out.
17th.
more before I end it here?
Come on,
Throw it
man.
out.
2017.
Come on, Edward. You're usually the one that
trailers.
keeps us on pace.
There's one that's Daddy's Home. Have you seen that trailer?
No.
Oh
It's-
gosh, yeah.
Daddy's home.
Daddy.
Oh,
Daddy's
it looks.
It's with what?
Daddy.
Mark
Wahlberg
Wahlberg
and Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell. Yeah.
Okay.
So Will Ferrell married, and I don't know who he's married to. He's the stepdad. Mark Wahlberg comes in as the original dad and totally pimps it
And
out.
it's a
So
dad.
Oh, all right. Looks good.
It looks stupid.
Excellent.
it looks stepbrother stupid. So yeah, it's
Oh,
gonna be
well,
fantastic.
yeah, then it's going to be
Yeah, if it's
classic.
Step Brothers, it will be amazing.
Yes.
The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. I'm stopping.
Boats and
Did we just become best friends? Oh yeah.
We
That's
did.
the greatest. Mom, Dad, we want to build bunk beds. It'll give us all this room for activities.
What was it?
They're really excited tonight,
Name,
aren't they?
name the guy you're secretly in love with, John Stamos.
It's Shark Week. Why are you turning off our TV?
Love John Stamos.
Yeah, I can't stop. All
The
right, what
Krypton.
else?
There's a
It is-
Krypton TV show.
Yes.
And it's
Yes.
going to be
We
based
already have a podcast
Two-
based on it.
200 years in the past.
Yes, and they said it's going to be focused on like the culture and everything of Krypton.
It was
It might be good.
Superman's grandfather. It was based on that.
Yeah, super great.
But if you read the book Red Sun, Earth
Red,
is actually
Red
Krypton.
Sun.
Is it? I don't remember that. I read Red
It's
Sun.
time travel at the end.
What?
Yes.
I haven't read that.
And
one in a
Lex
while.
Luthor is actually lineage to Superman.
Really? I don't remember that.
Get
We
the
just
fuck out of here.
we reviewed it last month on the League of Geeks. Maybe if you listen to the good shows
Once again,
once in a while.
I've got too many good shows to listen to. No, I'm kidding. I do listen to League of Geeks. I just haven't heard that one yet.
No, yeah, no, I was blown
I've
away
been
by
overwhelmed with 31 days of horror movies. So
it. Me too.
yes.
And Box
No, I do
Tober.
listen to
Been
League of
very
Geeks, and I
invasive.
do love it. So, and that's one that's on my list to listen to.
I'm reviewing Troll Hunter tonight
Yes.
Nice.
and Grave Encounters.
Yes. Spoiler, did you like it or not?
Troll Hunter, I enjoyed. Grave Encounters, I will finish in about an hour.
All right. Did you like it so far?
It's okay. I like the premise. I thought it was kind of funny because I always hated those ghost shows on TV. Like, oh, we're going into
Is
this
that
house.
what this is?
It is, but then it's like real. So it's kind
Oh,
of
I might
cool.
want to watch this.
So that those guys are getting freaked out because like it's for real ghosts. For real.
I ain't afraid of
full
no
show?
ghosts. I can
Like
handle
Linda
it.
Blair pops out and it's great.
Is Slimer in it?
And, of course.
Slimer.
And then Leslie Nielsen comes out and he's singing
Patrick
"Weep the Sad."
Swayze, and it turns very sad.
Patrick Swayze, yeah. No, it'd be Demi Moore. Or Whoopi Goldberg just makes an appearance.
Well, Patrick
Lil and-
Swayze is dead, so I mean,
It's
it
going to
makes
be a
sense.
Lil and Steve doing pottery.
Yeah.
You know, during the review.
As long as I'm the big spoon, I don't care.
You are the
I don't
big
wanna be the
spoon.
little-
You're always the big spoon.
You're engulfing.
I have
That's
one.
okay.
I have one more for horror.
You're
It's-
still talking?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, little spoon. What is it?
Joe Dante will be making a movie, Lobotomus.
Yeah.
It's a-
Did
it's
you?
a-
It wouldn't open up on my phone. So what is this?
The what?
It it's
Libertus or
Yeah.
Libertus?
it's-
Libertus.
Lobotomus?
Buttress? Is it buttress?
I don't know.
What?
It's Dick Butkus. So what? It's a French version of the Dick Butkus.
Oh
song.
no, Dick
I forget it
Butkus
was
is
based
coming
on,
to
but
get me in my nightmares.
It's a horror movie.
What show
All right.
is he on?
Joe Dante doing a horror movie.
My
Yeah,
Two Dads.
that's
Enough said.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I like Joe
I
Dante,
forget
so
what
I'm
it's
in.
called.
Let me see how you
We're
butcher
gonna
this. I
watch
wanna
a
look this
we're
up.
Yeah,
gonna watch
is
a
this
movie
even
marathon
spelled
of My
right?
Two Dads.
Yeah, it is. L-A-B. Okay, I guess not.
Labirhtus.
L-A-B-I-R-H-T-U-S, yes.
Let me see what's coming up.
I don't know what
Yes.
that means. So.
Libertus.
Libertus.
Yeah, I still butcher.
Yeah, I
You guys-
think.
I'm the worst
Watch,
with names.
and it's going to be completely misspelled now. Is
Absolutely.
it misspelled?
I don't know. I'm gonna
please
look.
let it be misspelled.
Oh my gosh,
I need to look
I'm gonna
this
have
up.
to look this up.
Oh, homeschool fail.
Oh man, we're out of
Epic
time.
fail.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And folks, we're out of time.
Should we leave it in a cliffhanger? How you
Where's your
spell
mom
this?
to look up stuff on the internet for us?
She is at
What's
a
going on?
military miniature show.
Oh, that's
My
exciting.
dad paints military miniatures,
Oh, that's
and my
right.
mom
Of course
is
he
there.
does.
We got the
She
toy show
chose
this
that
weekend.
over us.
Are you going to the toy show on
You know what? I
Sunday?
bet she's having to look up who's dead at that too. Huh?
Are you going to the King County Toy Show?
When is that?
Sunday.
Polybias?
No, it's on
Is
Molly's play.
it Polybias? Is that what it
Oh,
is?
I wish you knew it was Sunday. Well, not really, because the comic trips guys said they might go, but they're not here.
Where's the show?
Time, we'll get those guys to go. Comic Trips. If you haven't seen this, it's a YouTube show. It's called Comic Trips.
Is that
it's
it?
Really good.
Polybius? Polybius?
No.
Polybieous?
There's not even an L.
Rumored? That one?
I
That
have
rumored?
No idea.
Polybieus?
No, because
Gosh, dang
his
it.
begins with an L.
You watch that language, Edward.
Sorry.
Edward Puppet's going to be in here next week.
Let's talk about the Cubs next year.
Go Cubs, go.
Want to get a couple
Might
pictures?
as well. Marty, what happened?
Oh,
Doc, there
God.
was something wrong with this timeline. The Cubs were supposed to win. Marty, something went horribly wrong.
All right, I'm walking away
I
right
usually
now.
do better impressions.
that's
when I'm
awful.
laughing
Have we
too
ended
much.
this? Or what are we doing?
Can we end this,
Sure.
please?
I know. It's Edward put a big wrench in this
All right,
one.
then let's end this.
All right.
Did you
talk
just make this up?
Let's talk about George Lazenby.
Oh, I was doing the
George
ending.
Lazenby.
All right.
What about George Lazenby? Is
I
he
don't
in
know.
something?
No.
Is he alive? Where's my
Yes,
mom?
he's alive.
All right.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
you sure?
I'm going to end unless
Maybe.
you come up with it.
No, he's too old to
just
be
saw
alive.
it.
He's looking at pictures of Gillian
He's as
Anderson
old
on
as-
your roof.
I
Sean
misspelled
Connery.
this so much.
Sean
then.
Connery's still alive.
There
I
it
misspelled
was.
it.
There it
Yeah,
was.
I misspelled it.
He misspelled it.
It's Polybius, right? Polybius?
No, it's
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
Labyrinthus.
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 still alive.
It's a horror movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
Wow, he's a good-looking man.
That
Oh.
entire thing was a fail.
yeah. It's about a guy who goes
Yeah.
into caverns under Rome and they get stuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Above as Beneath, or whatever that movie is.
Oh,
yeah.
I saw it. That was, yeah.
But this is Labyrinthus.
Yeah, this is
Or
Labyrinthus.
as Edward called it, Labyrinthus. Whatever that is.
That's probably an N, though.
This has got to be the worst show we've
That
ever
is
had.
the debilitating
No, we've done worse.
dyslexia falling off the page over here. I'm ending it. Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Can we cut out the last 5 minutes
No,
and edit?
we'll be back
Yes, we can.
Radio
next week
edit.
on Friday again, a Halloween edition. That means
Friday.
nothing. Thanks again for listening, everybody. Have a good night. Thank you, Blue Box.
Keep it geeky.
This Halloween edition, hello, dressing up as Baymax.